Hola, boys and girls. How are you? I miss you. I really like this book because yesterday we got to talk a little bit about punctuation marks and you learned what a period is. Remember, a period means to stop. And when you read, when you see a period, your voice stays the same. You read like you talk. Well, today I really like this mark. It's called a question mark. A question mark looks a little different than the period. And we saw it in our book yesterday. Okay, it's kind of like a backward C with a line going down and then the dot on the bottom. So this is the period. This is the question mark. If I turn it that way, kind of reminds me of a C. Do you see it? But this is a backward C with a line down and then just a little dot, and it's a question mark. It means you're asking a question. You want to know more about something. If you ask a question, you want to get an answer. But when you're reading and you see that, your voice goes up and down, up and down. You enunciate it, you talk, and you express it a little louder in some points. And I'm going to show you what that looks like I did yesterday. So let's talk about that. Let's read our objective. I can, find, a question mark, and know, what it does. So you're getting to be a good reader when you're reading with me, and today you get to read again. And we're going to look for those question marks. But I'm also going to review. We're going to review the period again today. And when you see the period, you're going to point to it with me with your finger at home. Okay? The book's called Nighttime. Read it. Nighttime. Today I really want you reading with me. Okay? Ready? Again, say it. Nighttime. I want to hear it. Nighttime. What mark is this? Did you say period? You're right. We learned that yesterday. The period means to stop reading. Ready? Read it with me. Check your picture out for a clue. It's a horse in the stable. Ready? The horse is in the stable. You read it. The horse is in the stable. Why did I stop? Point to the period, everybody. That's what you're learning. Okay. Who's this? Is this a pig? The pig is in the sty. Let's read it. Do you see the period? What do you do when you get there? We stop. We read like we talk. Here we go. The pig is in the sty. What mark do we call that? Yell it out. Period. Read it with me. The pig is in the sty. Stop. That mark tells us to stop reading. We know that guy, the owl, lives in the tree, doesn't she or he? Are you ready? The owl is in the tree. What's that mark called? Period. It means to stop. I haven't seen the question mark yet. Let's keep reading to see when we find it. You gotta yell, Miss Mulligan, Miss Mulligan. I see a question mark when we get there. Ready? There's a period. I'm gonna read like I talk. The moon is in the sky. Read it with me. The moon is in the sky. Why did I stop? Could you find the period for me? Right there at the end. There's my cat. I love the little cat. There's a period. We read how we talk. We stop. Go. The cat is in the basket. I stopped because there's a period. It means to stop. Reading. Read it again. The cat is in the basket. Oh, these are my favorite. I had one of these when I was little. A dog. I loved my dog. Ready? Are you ready to read? Do you see the period? It means to stop reading. Okay. The dog is in the shed. Read it again. The dog is in the shed. I stop because I see a period. You see? Oh, what? That's not a period. But that is. See how they look different? They both have a dot, but this one is squiggly, curvy, like a backward C, and a line going down. That's a question mark. When we see a question mark, our voice goes up and down. We're asking a question. Watch as I read. Where am I? You try it. Where am I? I am in my bed. Why did I read it so calm like I talk? Because the period told me to read it calm. I am in my bed. Read that whole page with me. There's a question mark, so my voice is going to go up and down. Where am I? Read like you talk now because of the period. That's a question mark. That's why I read it like that. I am in my bed. You read it. I am in my bed. That told me to stop and to read it like I talk. The question mark is a lot of fun because I get to raise my voice. Let me do it one more time. Where am I? That means you're asking a question. And the answer is, I am in my bed. Period. Boys and girls, those marks you're going to see after your text. Okay? Sometimes you see a comma in the middle, but today, when you're learning your punctuation marks, they come at the end of a sentence. This one comes at the end of this sentence. This period comes at the end of this sentence. And when we read a sentence, there's something called uppercase letters we're going to talk about next. Capital letters, big letters. Sentences always start with a big letter. This is a capital I, not an L. So boys and girls, make sure when you're reading, you figure out, oh, I know what that question mark is. I know I raise my voice up and down. I know a period means to stop. And we're going to keep practicing this for a long time, so you really know what those marks mean. So boys and girls, repeat after me. I can, find a, question mark, and know what it does, Let me just do a quick check. Can you point to the period? The one that you read how you talk? Remember, it's the one like a circle. Period. That's the period. Can you point to the question mark? It's the one with the squiggly backward C and line going down. It asks a question. And your voice goes up and down, up and down. Period. Question mark. Period. You read like you talk. Stop at the end of your sentence. Question mark. Your voice goes up and down. And it's to ask a question. You're curious. Have a good day. Love ya.